Hi, welcome to Vitality Power Pilates. My name is Hope, and this is your one-stop shop for feel-good movement. Today, we are going to be doing a mind-to-muscle focused full-body Pilates class. It's short, it's quick, it's effective, and it will leave you feeling so connected to your body and feeling so good within the movements. When I say mind-to-muscle, I mean focusing on our thought, hitting which muscle group we're working on. So say we're doing something in our lower body. I want you to really think, okay, how should I be feeling this? What should I be feeling? And I'll be telling you things throughout the class so you can tap into that sixth sense. I don't know, sixth sense. It's been a long day. All right, with that being said, we're gonna get straight into our workout. So if you need a moment to pause the video, do a little bit of breath work, get that body ready to move, by all means, hit pause and meet me back on your mat when you are ready. I'm so glad you're choosing to work out with me today, and I'm so glad you're choosing yourself. When you choose to work out, you're saying yes to your body, you're saying yes to your mind, you're saying yes to you, and there is nothing more important, in my opinion, than that. So I'm super proud of you, and let's get into it. We're gonna start by coming down onto our knees in a nice high kneeling position. Tops of our feet are down flat onto the mat, wrapping those abs around our belly button. So abs feel nice and strong, belly button goes back towards the spine, starting to create that mindful thought process through our whole body to carry ourselves nice and tall through the next couple of minutes. Taking those hands up beautifully high, reaching over to one side, coming back to center, over to the other side. Top hand feels a little bit of tug, a little bit of tenderness as it reaches over. Coming back to center, flutter those hands down. Reaching behind the back, taking those hands together. We slowly bend ourselves down, upper body hinging over those hips, waking up our shoulders, feeling that nice movement, that deep stretch. Keeping those hands together and keeping them high. I want you to lift up through that upper body, coming back to that high kneeling position. From here, we're gonna take our hands up above our body and lower them down to one side. Whatever side you choose, we place that hand down firmly onto our mat. Opposite leg is going to come out nice and long. So I have my left hand down, my left knee down, and my right side is elevated. Foot is down onto the mat, arm is lifted. From here, we're gonna crunch in, extend it out, toe reaches the mat. In and out. In and out. You should be feeling that crunch in the oblique and that tightness, that warmth in our glutes. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it long, pressing up through that bottom hand. Both arms are now up into the air. Body is nice and centered. We're gonna get comfortable in this position because we're gonna be here for a minute. We're gonna take ourselves over to our left side. If our right leg is extended, we're gonna bring those arms in and out. Down and up. Beautiful, squeezing those abs, feeling that shoulder nice and strong. 5, 4, 3, straight line through that body. 2 and 1. Beautiful, bring it in and up. Down, crunching through that core, lower and lift. So you're feeling your oblique turn on as you pull your body weight back up. Lower it slowly, lift it back up. You have 5, 4. Inhale as we lower, exhale as we lift. 2 and 1. Bring it back up. Beautiful. From here, working on that booty now. We lower ourselves down so bum goes to the back towards our foot and lift. As we lower, those arms are going to come out, lifting up. Working that thigh, working those glutes as we squeeze and lift. Beautiful. Hands go out to serve. You have 5. Squeeze it tight for 4. 3. We switch to the other side in 2. In 1. Coming back to center, bring that leg in. We take it to the other side. So my right hand is going to come down, my right knee is going to stay planted. Left leg extends long, arm follows. From here, body weight is heavy in that bottom side. We bring it in and out. Toe hits the mat and down. Feeling our opposite side warm up, creating equal movement. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, feeling that hip open up. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Pressing up through that hand, the leg stays long. From here, we lower ourselves down, creating that nice straight line. Through our backside, we lower those arms and lift. Lower and lift. So we're working on that core balance right here. Sending muscles through our body as we lift and lower. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come in. From here, we pull ourselves up through that oblique, lower ourselves down. Pull and lower. You can even take your hand to the oblique, to those abs, to feel that pull as you bring it up and slowly lower it down. You have 5, 4, squeezing those abs, belly button tucked in. 3, 2, 1. Lifting up nice and tall, hands come back up. From here, we lower ourselves down, bum goes to the back of the leg, bring it in. Arms go out to serve, bring it in, waking up that leg. You have 10. Squeeze that backside, lift with pride. You are doing amazing. Whew. Feeling that body burn up. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower yourself down, lift up, legs together. Awesome job. From here, we're gonna flip onto our backside. So bum is now onto the mat. Hands are planted onto the mat. We lift those legs up to a tabletop position, extend them long. From here, rolling ourselves back onto our forearms. Nice little transition for you there. We're gonna slowly start to flutter those legs. So waking up those hip flexors, extending long through those legs as we lift. Beautiful. Lower belly is feeling a little bit warmer here. Squeezing to control those legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them into a tabletop. Get those forearms off of the mat. Slowly lower your lower back all the way down onto the mat. A piece of paper couldn't even fit between it. Legs are gonna pull in towards the chest. From here, we extend one leg long. We lift the head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat, creating a little bit of deep core work. We extend and pull. Extend and pull. Generating some heat in that body. It should feel graceful. It should not feel clunky like that. It should be nice and long. Moving with that breath. Inhale, exhale. Whew. You can do it. 10 more. Burning out those abs. Letting those legs go as long as you think they can go. And then a little bit further, because our mind is always limiting. And we're here to grow. We're here to expand. You have 5, 4. Shoulders are off the mat. Chin is high. Last 2, last 1. Legs come in, keeping those shoulders off of the mat. We roll ourselves up, placing our feet firmly onto the mat. From here, hands are gonna come out in front of the body. We're gonna lower ourselves down, C curving it so the pinkies hit the mat. Back has a little bit of curve in it, and then pull ourselves up, hands come straight. Lower, straighten. Keeping that control through our mid-body. Lift, lower it down, lift, lower it down, 2 more. We flip over into everyone's favorite. Right here, lower those hands down, coming into your tabletop position. A little bit more abs, I promise we're almost there. From here, you can either take this on your knees, or you can elevate it a little bit to get that body feeling a little bit hotter, a little bit stronger by lifting those knees off of the mat. You're gonna bring your upper body back and rock forward to that bear hover. So think about a tabletop, but it's elevated. So I don't know if you know this about me, but I am a Taylor Swift fanatic along with the rest of the world, but I'm an OG, I promise. When I'm up in this bear hover, I think about when she's on the table and tolerate it. And it keeps me going because it's showing strength. And it's really, really cool. Creating that fire through the body, channel that inner fierceness. We can all learn a lesson from Taylor Swift. Bring it up and down. 2 more, up and down. Last one, take it back, bring it forward, lower the knees down. Beautiful work, untucking those toes. Sending our elbows down, forearms to the mat, walking ourselves into that high plank, a low plank, I'm sorry. You mentioned Taylor Swift and I lose all my train of thought. All right, we're in this plank. From here, we're gonna lower ourselves down a little bit to really focus on building that core and coming up nice and tall through those shoulders. Gazes forward on the mat. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm starting to shake. Trust me, I'm right there with you. Last 2. Last 1. Lower everything down gently to your mat. Untucking those toes and rolling to one side. Hips are now stacked on top of one another. Forearm is down onto the mat. We're gonna bend the legs into a 90-degree position. Flexing through the foot so the heels are stacked, the knees are stacked, the hips are stacked. We lift through that top leg and kick the wall, lower it back to that bending home position. Lift, extend, bring it home. Now this time I want you to think about not touching your knees as you lower it down, just to create that little bit more mind to muscle connection. That outer booty is feeling this. We kick, bring it in, close it up. 2 more. Kick, bring it in, down. Last one. Out, in, down. We lift, we keep it out, we pulse it up. This time we flex. That flex foot comes into a point. Feeling that hip flexor feel nice and strong. This is a very tough muscle to get going. You have 5, 4, straighten out that leg as best you can. 3, 2, and 1, bending through that leg, coming back to that 90 degrees and lowering it down, straightening out through the leg, restacking those hips if you got a little wonky, and then lowering yourself down onto your mat so your head is now down. That upper hand can come in front of the chest for a little bit more support. I want you to point both toes. Bottom leg stays onto the mat. Front leg comes in front, back to center. Top leg comes out, back to center. You have 10. Keeping it elevated the whole time. 9. Whew. The hip is feeling nice and strong, nice and warm. This is 7, 6, keeping it lifted. I know it wants to drop, mine does too. Really think about it. 5, 4, 3, it's slow and controlled. for 2, for 1. Lower it down, pat out that hip, beautiful. Outer glutes are feeling nice and warm, pressing down with the hand that was in front of your body, walking yourself up, taking it to the other side. You can flip over onto your mat like so. We come down onto our opposite forearm, legs coming into that 90-degree bend like you're sitting in a chair. Your hands can do whatever they want. Top hand can go on your hip or just linger. Mine does what it wants to do. All right, say goodbye to those touching knees. Hips are stacked. We lift up, flexing through those feet. We open, kick, lower. Beautiful. Open, kick, lower. So starting to feel that other side, starting to really think about our booty as we finish off here. I hope you feel a deeper sense of connection to your body. And I always find that when you think about what you're doing, the effects are so much greater. Everything being intentional, you just try a little bit harder, I find. Open, extend, bring it in and down. 2 more, then we pulse it out. Lift, kick, bring it in and down. Last one, kick, in and down. This time we open, extend, point the toe, little pulses. You're here for 10. Oh my God, 9, 8, 7, straighten out that leg as best you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg in and down. Holy moly. That was really challenging for me on this side. All right, let's finish off here. Taking our body down towards the mat, head rests on that arm, top hand comes in front for a little bit more support. We focus on strengthening through that core as we lift that leg up. It's pointed. Top leg is off of the bottom leg. We bring it forward, back in, forward and home. You're here for 10. Slow, swift movements. 8, 7, head feels nice and rested, body feels supported, leg feels on fire. You have 7, 6, 5, keep that leg lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it home and down. Oh my God. Patting out that glute. Awesome, awesome job. Rolling onto your backside. I want you to feel nice and comfortable, shoulders resting down onto the mat, head fully down, lower back nice and rested. Those hands come to a diamond. We're gonna work on that pelvic floor just a little bit before we close out for the day. So you make a diamond with your hands. So your thumbs are together and your pointer fingers are together, creating that diamond. And I want you to place them just under your belly button, on your hip bones. And I want you to breathe in, sucking in that pelvic floor, lifting it in, holding it here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, squeeze, hold it here. 3, 2, 1, lower it down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. We hold it here a little bit longer. Inhale, squeeze. You're here for 10. 9. You really have to think about this. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, let it go. Bring those legs up to a tabletop so those knees are facing the ceiling. Bring those legs in towards the chest. As we get more familiar with lifting our pelvic floor, our Pilates game will just be elevated that much more. So when we do that mind to muscle connection and start to think about, okay, I'm inhaling, I should take into account my abs, my pelvic floor, my body. everything has a little bit more of a deeper effect. Rock yourself up, straightening out those legs, rocking up onto your sit bones. Legs come into a crisscross position. Hands go to your knees, shoulders away from the chin. Head lifts all the way back. And circles forward, chin to chest as it comes down. One more time. Taking it in the opposite direction. Whew, that was a nice burn. The last time, circling that chin. Coming forward, lowering those shoulders down away from the head. I want you to take a second to just be on your mat, no distractions. If you have music going, maybe you pause the music, and I want you to think about your breath. I want you to think about how it supported you through these past 20 minutes and how your body did some really challenging things and how you got through it because your breath was constant. Your mindset was there. You were in the right moment. You showed up for yourself in more ways than just physically, and I'm so, so happy for you today. All right, open those eyes if you have them closed, taking those hands off of the knees, rounding them up. Get your words together, girl. Lowering the hands down, elbows out wide, pressing into those palms, taking it to heart center. Beautiful work today. I will see you in the next workout. I am so proud of you for showing up, and I cannot wait for our next time on the mat together. I hope you feel amazing. I do, and I hope you do too. I will see you guys later. Bye.